Hi guys.
Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back.
Oppie and Ayo.
Yeah.
Team Oppie and Ayo. Welcome back to our channel.
And hi to anyone who's new, any new subscribers. Or anyone who's just passing by. We hope that you'll,
You subscribe.
You subscribe.
Yeah.
We have, a special love for you guys. Baby, we're going to make a welcome song. We're going to make a welcome song. Because we love new subscribers that much, we're actually going to make a welcome song.
Okay.
And it's going to feature Mickey too. Like, it's going to be... my baby is talented, though. She'll be in the back. Like, we're going to feature Mickey, so yeah.
You know when you come to a new church, they welcome you. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it but we already have the intro, though.
No, the intro is just introducing us. It's not welcoming them.
Right, okay. So we're going to have a welcome song that we're going to be singing for our new subscribers.
Yeah.
I like that. For once, you suggest something that makes sense. Okay, let's not waste time. Over to what we have today. Today, what are we talking about? A while ago, we had a discussion. We're actually just talking, and then we deduced or we derived a quote. And the quote said, "A sweet meal requires preparation, time, and effort. So also, a sweet marriage requires preparation, time, and effort from both parties."
Key.
That's very key.
Both parties.
So not effort from one person, effort from both parties. So we're going to take you through this journey, okay? And that's why the title of today's video or vlog is
A Sweet Marriage.
A Sweet Marriage.
Yeah.
Now everyone wants a sweet marriage.
Exactly. No one should front.
If you want a sweet marriage, comment below.
Yeah.
So everyone wants a sweet marriage. Do you understand?
And doesn't like good thing.
Exactly. But to have that sweet marriage, it takes preparation, time, and effort. So we're just going to start with preparation, okay? And we're going to use food, since we're talking about sweet. And we're talking about
since you're a
meal.
foodie.
No, you're the foodie.
I know, and I accept that, and my heart is still open.
But I'm not a foodie, so why do you want me to accept that I'm a foodie?
It's okay. It's not wrong. It doesn't take anything from the fact that I love you.
I'm not a foodie.
Okay.
Anyway, so she's the foodie in this relationship. And I still love her regardless. Do you understand? Now, so we're going to use food as our example. What type of food are we using?
Well, actually, we plan to use turkey, but I think we should change it up because who remembers when Ayo said I'm not a chicken and chip scale? So I just find it funny that he wants to use turkey and not things like eforiro or bono, pounded yam, things that I do cook. Things that I do cook.
I hope you know non-Nigerians don't even know what eforiro is.
Okay, eforiro. Let me explain to you.
Baby, there's no time for all.
I just want to explain the power of eforiro because I feel like that's the Nigerian girl standard. Like, if you're a top Nigerian girl, you can cook eforiro, which is why I want to put it out there that I can cook it.
So eforiro is like a vegetable soup.
Very tasty.
Made from spinach.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on.
So we're going to use turkey.
We're going to use turkey.
Okay? Say for example...
Sorry to cut you again. Turkey is a good example. Let me tell you why. I love you, baby. Because last year, I even forgot about this. Last year, so everyone knows Thanksgiving in America, yeah? Last year, I decided off the top of my head, and I don't know who sent me that, I want to cook Thanksgiving dinner. And the bulk of Thanksgiving dinner is actually the turkey. Oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, we got there in the end. So
Okay, nice. You see, so turkey, now, since you're the one that made the turkey, I think I was giving you moral support though.
You were.
I was not giving moral support, I was actually there.
You were calming me down because
I'm always in the kitchen cooking with her, whether I'm doing anything or not, even if I'm just tasting the food. Okay, so in preparation of the turkey now, okay, you want to prepare a Thanksgiving dinner. Now, first of all, you get your turkey, isn't it? So you buy your turkey. What do? You clean it up.
You gotta clean it.
And this one, she can spend like 2 hours cleaning.
No, but turkeys are not pretty animals, when you're cleaning them up. So you actually do need to clean them up very well.
Yeah. So that's your preparation stage. So you get the turkey, you're cleaning up the turkey, you're putting the stuffing or whatever you're putting in there.
Well done, baby.
I'm a cook. What's wrong with you?
Hey.
So you're putting the stuff in, okay, and everything that needs to go in there. You're using your seasoning. I don't know how long you leave it to wait for.
I left it a whole day before.
Oh, you see, so you left it a whole day.
Needed to enter
You cut up your onions, your vegetables, or whatever that you're using to go with it. So that's the preparation, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the preparation for the turkey that you want to eat. Now, the same thing with marriage. Marriage is obviously like a meal. We're likening it to a meal that you want to eat, and it's a meal that you're going to be eating forever. Okay. Now, you want that meal to be sweet. In the preparation stage, you're preparing yourself.
Definitely.
Okay. Now, you're preparing yourself in terms of your physical self.
Yep.
You're preparing yourself
Mentally.
spiritually.
Yep.
Mentally.
Emotionally. Yep.
Psychologically. Do you understand? Spiritually, you're preparing yourself in the place of prayer.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a small thing. Like, even just like the turkey, you have to prepare yourself in buying the food. You can't just get to the kitchen and say, oh gosh, I need aromats.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
All the seasoning you're going to use.
So likewise with marriage, you can't just go into marriage and say, oh, I need this. Because one thing I've realized is if you don't prepare yourself adequately beforehand, the journey of marriage itself will prepare you. And that is a painful preparation.
I like that. So that's difficult.
A difficult one because you're trying to, you know, when they say putting a square peg in a round hole, you know that kind of analogy, like you're putting something square into a circle, something that's already made. The marriage is already made, and you're now trying to mold yourself. It's difficult.
So yeah, go on.
It's difficult for you, and it's difficult for your husband or wife. So it's better to prepare beforehand.
So you prepare. Now, obviously, there's certain things you cannot prepare for.
Definitely.
Do you understand? You cannot necessarily prepare for everything because some things will come by the way, on the way. However, there's a level of preparation. So you prepare because you know what you're going into. So prepare, for example, you don't even know how to cook, for example, as a girl. Your preparation would be learning how to cook.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Character flaws. You know you're selfish. You know you don't like to share. These are things that you need to prepare.
These are things that
you need to change. You actually need to change because when you're with another person, you can't be selfish. You can't be stingy. You know, it just makes life so much more difficult.
So that's the preparation. You're preparing yourself. You're becoming patient. Do you understand? So as we said, marriage is we've said that before. Marriage is a journey, okay? So you're preparing yourself for that journey.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
Can we move on to the next one?
Yes, we can, teacher.
Which is what? Time.
It's time.
Somebody say time.
Time.
Time after time. After time after time.
What song is that?
After time your love lifted me. Anyways, time, okay? What is time? Time in terms of the kitchen is when you now prepare your turkey, you put your turkey into the oven, okay? And you allow time to cook.
And turkey is a prime example because anyone who's cooked a turkey before is like, it doesn't take 5 minutes, 10, even an hour. It takes the better
like 4
part
hours.
of your day. And it's not like it's the best part of your day, and you have to keep on checking.
Yeah.
You have to keep on it. So it takes a long time.
Yeah. So Rome was not built in a day. Okay? So you cannot jump into marriage or start a new relationship and expect things to just fall in place immediately. Do you understand? So it takes time.
It takes time.
It's a step-by-step process. It takes time to get from this level to that level.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not gonna happen overnight. You know, it might not happen in 1 week. It might not happen in 3 months.
Yeah.
It might not happen in 10 years. Do you understand? As long as you're in that marriage, you need to know that time is of the essence.
Definitely.
You need to allow time.
And the thing with allowing time is, especially with something like a turkey, on the outside it might seem like it's cooked, but inside it's not cooked.
Yeah, there you go.
So you need time. You need time.
I think let's even liken this to courtship. So sometimes outside you think you're ready to get married. Now this message is for someone. Okay, now you think you're ready to get married because that turkey is ready. You think it's ready. You think the turkey is ready to eat.
You think you're ripe. You think you're old
so you
enough.
think you're ripe enough. You think you're old enough. You think you're ready for marriage. And now that's the turkey. So the turkey on the outside looks like it is cooked. It even has some burnt parts. However, inside
you're not ready.
Inside
you're still a child. Inside, you know, you get angry easily.
Yeah.
Inside, you're not patient.
Yeah.
Inside, you're still a baby.
Yeah. So it takes maturity, okay? Now, so that's just another side of when we went of the word time. So that's looking at it from another perspective. So we're just saying time is of the essence. Time is of the essence during courtship, during your initial stages, even during the first few years of marriage. Time. You know, you need time to get to that place that you want to be. To have that sweet meal or sweet marriage. It might not be sweet from the beginning. Perhaps you're already in a marriage that's not sweet in terms of, you know, it's bitter because it's one argument or one fight to another, and you feel like, you know, I don't even want to be here anymore. Do you understand? So this message is for you. Remember that it takes time.
It does.
So whilst you've been married for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 or 10 years and you feel like this has not worked, do you understand? Some people, it might take them 6 months to blend or gel together. Other people, it might take them that long. Do you understand? Everyone's journey.
And people are still gelling. Even my mum and dad have been married for probably over 30
almost 30 years now.
And my mum still says like she's still learning new things about me.
Exactly. And that's what time does.
That's what time does.
So remember, preparation and time. Finally, effort. Okay? So the last one is the effort. There's effort required. And we're going to spend a bit of time on this one because this one is really key. Okay? It's the effort required. Now, what is effort? When you're cooking your turkey, the effort required is you're going in there, okay? You're checking it.
Putting it in the work.
You're putting in the work. You're turning the turkey. You're bringing it out. You're switching it over. You're doing so much, do you understand? To make sure that the turkey is on point, okay? Now that's the effort you're putting in. So you're spending a lot of time in that kitchen, do you understand? Putting in that effort, putting in the work. And so also is the marriage, is the sweet marriage. So at the end of the day, marriage is like a meal, okay? So it can either be bitter or it can be sweet. Now the effort you put into it will determine the taste afterwards. I hope I'm making a point.
Yes, you're making a point.
Yeah? Good. So effort required.
Effort.
Good. Let's talk about effort.
Effort required. Effort is effort. That's what I say to people. Effort is effort. Like the effort required is, again, going back to time, how can I now put it? You have to make a conscious effort. I'm trying to not use the word effort. You have to make a conscious effort to make sure that your partner is okay. To make sure that your partner is happy. There's no point in being in a relationship if your partner is not happy. So you have to make a conscious effort. In fact, you have to go, I would say, because you're spending the rest of your life with this person, it's not your boss, it's not your family member, you have to go over and beyond.
Sometimes you have to go out of your way. It's a deliberate effort. It is intentional.
That's the word. It's intentional.
It is hard work. Do you understand? Let nobody deceive you.
That is easy.
Don't be deceived. So marriage is hard work. Do you understand? Hard work on yourself. Do you understand? Hard work on the relationship, your partner.
But it's worth it. What else could be better than having a long-term relationship that is good? You know, so you're putting in this hard work, you're putting in this effort to reap a benefit. The benefit is peace in your home. The benefit is joy in your home. The benefit is a long life partner that obviously you have so much fun with, you spend so much time with. And at the end of the day, you can look back and say, wow, we did this journey together. So it's actually, and it's effort, but it comes with great benefit.
It comes with great benefit. Now, you're talking about effort now, okay? Now, the way you can use your effort is, it takes effort, you know, ringing your spouse, you know, calling to check up on them from time to time. Do you understand? Even when you're not happy, even when there's other things that you're dealing with, you're still thinking about this other person. Do you understand? And you're checking on them from time to time. It takes effort. It takes effort to pick up the phone. It takes effort to listen. So when...
And it might not come naturally. In the beginning, it might not come naturally.
Which is why we talked about preparation. So you're preparing yourself.
After a while, it falls into place.
It's a process. It's a journey. So marriage is a journey. Marriage is not an event.
That's it.
You understand? So marriage is a process. It's a journey. It's not an event. It's not something that would happen. The wedding is an event.
Definitely.
Okay.
And that's what people mix up. The wedding is an event. It will come and it will go quicker than you can even think. Think quicker than you can. For all those who are married, like, just even a thumbs up to let me know that on your wedding day, did you not feel like it went?
Your wedding day just goes.
It just went like that.
It just comes and goes, and that's like 1 year of preparation. Anyways, that's
exactly. That's 1 year of preparation.
That's not the message of today. So the effort now, do you understand? It takes effort. It takes effort to sit there and listen to somebody, you know, to someone else's problems. Do you understand?
Or listen to someone moan when like you feel like there's nothing to moan about.
Yeah. So it takes effort. Yeah. It's true.
Like it takes effort God.
It takes effort. Do you understand? So you need to make this person happy. That's your number one priority. So like she has become my priority. Do you understand? And sometimes when we even have some arguments, I'm just like, after all of these things that I've done, because sometimes when you've had like 10 goods, do you understand? Then you've done 10 really good things, and when you do one bad thing, you feel like your effort is wasted.
And in
do you understand? And it's in vain. However, obviously you pick it up again.
You pick it up.
That's how marriage is.
That's it.
Do you understand?
You pick it up.
It takes a lot of effort. You're not discouraged. Do you understand? As at the time, see, let me tell you, a failed marriage occurs as a result of someone giving up and saying, I can no longer put in the work. Do you understand?
Yeah.
However, you need to continue to put in the work.
Come what may, because things will come that you'll think, wow, I'm not prepared for this. True, you're not prepared. You can never prepare for some certain things that happen in marriage. You can never prepare.
There's only a certain extent.
Extent that you can prepare.
Yeah.
But you know what? You can get to a stage where, you know, you feel like that, okay, so this has happened. I'm going to put in double effort.
Yeah.
I'm going to put in double effort. So even if that happens again, we know how to deal with it. We know how to move on from it.
Yeah.
We know that our marriage is not a failure. We're going to still continue and just, you know, dust yourself off and start
and work together. Do you understand? So, effort. Just have that at the back of your mind, that it is going to take effort to get results.
Definitely.
Do you understand? Marriage is not a lottery.
It's not.
It's not a lottery jackpot.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's not you throw something and then you see what happens.
Yeah.
No, you're not throwing something and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
You're there. You're actually there working through.
Yeah.
Working through. And that's the effort required.
Yeah.
That's the effort required.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I liken it to like basically, so sometimes in our area we have like a lot of elderly people.
Yeah.
And I see like, I'm talking about old
like women, in their 70s.
Their 70s, like back hunch, everything.
Yeah.
And I see them like outside gardening. Like, and not just gardening, like picking up stuff from the floor. I'm talking about major gardening, as in with, what's that thing? Spade, everything, bang, doing everything. And I'm thinking, why is this old mama stressing herself? Why is this old baba stressing himself? Like, but by next year or even 2-3 months, their garden looks so cute.
Yeah.
They got like, they do,
I like that.
So nice. That's because they realize the effort, you know, they realize the effort that's needed. They realize the work that's needed. They don't think about, you know, oh, they're frail, they're old. Apart from that, what I've noticed is that it gives them joy. It probably gives them joy as well.
Yeah.
That expectation to know that something good is gonna come out of this.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what marriage is.
That's what marriage is, yeah.
You know,
that's what marriage is.
You feel like something good is gonna come out of this. So, you know, my effort is not in vain. My saying sorry 1,000,000 times is not in vain. My selfless nature is not in vain. Me biting my tongue is not in vain.
Yeah.
You know, me going the extra mile for my spouse. It's not even for your spouse. Sometimes I feel like it's for you, it's for your peace of mind.
Yeah. So it's for your peace of mind, it's for your relationship. Because when you're going into marriage, you're going with the mindset that this is
for
until
life.
Death do us
part.
Do you understand? This is forever.
Forever.
Okay? And if you're going to be there forever, don't you want to make it a nice place to be?
That's it.
You understand? You want to make it sweet.
It. You want to enjoy it.
Do you understand?
If you have to be in it, you have to enjoy it.
Like you see some people, like you see some couples, oh my God, these guys they look really sweet. Do you understand? You guys, we've actually gotten some compliments, so thank you for that. Some people think our marriage looks sweet. Do you understand? And we're just saying, it is actually effort.
It's effort.
It is effort. Do you understand?
And the thing
you
is,
make sacrifices.
When we don't put in the effort, you know, in hindsight, you know, maybe something has happened between us, and this is no word of a lie. Me and I will sit down in hindsight, because obviously after, you know, my man likes to evaluate. So after every argument or whatever, in hindsight, you look back and You see where the errors are.
We look at the reasons. Yeah.
It's actually because we didn't make any effort.
Yeah.
I wasn't bothered to say I'm sorry.
Somebody wasn't bothered to pick up the phone.
I wasn't bothered to pick up the phone. I wasn't this, I wasn't that. It's an effort, and when you remove that effort, it causes a lot of problems.
It causes problems. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope with these few points of ours, we have been able to say something new.
Yeah.
We have been able to give you some of our knowledge and experience, and we have been able to convince you that a sweet marriage requires preparation,
time,
and effort.
Okay?
So, you're not married, you're getting ready for marriage.
You still got
marriage.
Yeah.
Remember time, preparation, time, and effort. And if you're married, remember time and effort.
It's never too late.
Preparation, time, and effort. Do you understand? It's a continuous. So you're going preparation, time, effort. Preparation, time, effort. Effort, time. Effort, time, preparation. Do you understand? It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
And that's what will take your marriage from step 1 to step 2. That's what will take your marriage, and you keep going higher. We're going to let you go now because I think we've been on here a while.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I just want to make sure that the point has been nailed. This message is for somebody. Do you understand? We don't just come up here and decide to do stuff. This message is for somebody. Okay?
So talk to us as well.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Send us an email. Let us know your thoughts, and give us some feedback as well. Until we see you in the next video. Say bye.
Good night.
By the way, Mickey's sleeping.
We tied that up in the garden. Maybe they think we tied that up in the garden. Okay, bye guys. Bye.
Bye. See ya. Don't wanna be ya. See ya. Adios. What does adios mean?
Bye.
Oh, what language is that? Spanish. Adios.
Adios, amigos. Yeah.
Adios, amigos.
I'll teach you Spanish.
Okay. Bye. What's this line underneath?
Oh, isn't that the table? Or is that red?
Yeah. Ah. I hope it was not there before.
Oh. Sorry. Can you not zoom in an extra bit?
We got it.
You're starting.
Life without you, no vanity. I'm ready to love you forever, my life.